ever wondered why some days your persistent pain feels different even when you haven't changed anything? Perhaps you've noticed that your comfort levels shift depending on what's happening in your life. There's fascinating science behind this, and it offers real hope for your recovery journey. I've created this special 21-day series while I'm in the process of selling my house and moving. Like many of you, I understand how life transitions can impact our pain experience. Having overcome 30 years of CRPS, I'm using these same strategies to manage my age-related arthritis. Throughout this series, I'll be sharing the stress relief strategies I'm using during this time because we're all on this journey together. Before we continue, please hit that like button and subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss any part of this journey. I'm offering free, evidence-based strategies that anyone can use regardless of their circumstances. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And those here for the first time, you're very welcome. Today, I'm discussing the remarkable way your brain can change and adapt, the process called neuroplasticity. Let me share 3 interesting journeys that show how just powerful this process can be. Meet Elena, 58, who experienced chronic migraine with auras, a neurological condition that brought intense headaches preceded by visual disturbances. I'd see zigzag lines and flashing lights, then the pain would come like a wave, she explained. As a retired librarian, she'd always found peace in reading, but the migraines made it impossible to focus on books. The light sensitivity and nausea that accompanied her migraines often kept her feeling very isolated. The more I worried about not being able to read, the worse the headaches became, she shared. Her breakthrough came during a community art class. For 2 hours, I was so absorbed in painting that I noticed my head felt different, she remembered. This experience led her to learn about how the brain can create new pathways. Now she alternates between reading and other engaging activities, understanding how attention and engagement can influence her comfort levels. While Elena discovered how engaging activities could influence her migraine experience and help reduce her symptoms, another person found similar insights through a very different journey. Rita, age 45, lives with fibromyalgia, a condition causing widespread muscle pain, fatigue, and tender points throughout the body. As an elementary school teacher, she struggled with the physical demands of classroom teaching. It felt like my body was constantly overreacting to everything, touch, movement, even changes in temperature, she recalled. The unpredictable nature of her symptoms made every day a challenge. I discovered that stress would amplify all my symptoms, she noted. Learning about neuroplasticity opened new possibilities for her. She began incorporating gentle movement and mindful practices into her classroom routine, involving her students in brief stretching breaks. Understanding how my brain processes pain signals helped me respond differently to my body's alerts, she explained. Now she's teaching with renewed confidence, using her experience to create a more movement-friendly classroom environment. As Rita learned to work with her widespread fibromyalgia symptoms, a young professional was discovering his own path through a very different type of nerve pain. David, age 35, developed cervical radiculopathy, that's a hard word, a condition where compressed nerves in his neck caused shooting pain, tingling, and weakness all the way down his arm. As a graphic designer, his work required long hours at the computer. The pain and numbness made it feel like electricity was shooting through my arm, he noted. The symptoms seemed worse during project deadlines when stress levels really peaked for me. Understanding neuroplasticity changed everything for him. Learning that my brain could actually change how it processed pain signals gave me hope, he explained. He began incorporating very brief movement breaks and mindful moments into his workday. Now he's teaching other creative professionals about the connection between stress, brain function, and physical comfort. When David, like Elena and Rita, discovered his brain's capacity to adapt to brain signals differently, he found new possibilities for recovery. Each of their stories illustrates a truth that science has been revealing to us about our brains. They're constantly changing and adapting. This ability, called neuroplasticity, means that our brain can create new neural pathways and connections throughout our entire lives. Brain imaging has revealed that when we learn new ways to move, think, or respond to our body's signals, we're actually creating these new pathways. Understanding this science gives us practical ways to work with our brain's natural abilities. Let me share a simple strategy today that you can try right now to experience this for yourself. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Then shift your attention to something interesting in your environment, maybe a color, a texture, or even a sound. As you explore this with curiosity, you might notice subtle changes in how your body feels. This simple practice begins to harness your brain's natural ability to change. You might try this when reading a book, enjoying a cup of tea, or during any day activity. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's about discovering what works for you. Tomorrow, we'll build on this foundation as we explore how your body's alarm system works and why understanding it matters for your recovery journey. You won't want to miss these insights that can change how you think about pain. Your brain's natural ability to change is always present, ready to create new possibilities. And it's important to remember that everyone's journey is unique, and that's how exactly it should be. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.